Champion Craig Holman has game number 1 at $100. We'll set up for game 2 with the same 2 decks of cards. If you can remember the cards that have been played, it might help. Craig?
A little bit.
We asked 100 married women. When you and your husband are out with friends, do you pretend to be more happily married than you really are? How many women admitted they do pretend to be more happily married than they really are?
Well, every married couple that I usually meet, they're always very happy until one of them alone tells you. So I'm going to say that they quite a lot pretend, about 75.
75 pretend to be more happily married. Sharon?
I have to agree. There is a lot of put up, but I'll say a little bit lower.
A little lower. The actual number of married women who pretend to be more happily married than they really are is 21. Very much lower. Sharon.
Thank you.
Yes, Sharon's got. I must tell you, my wife, when we go out to dinners, she says, "You will talk to me so people won't think we've been married a long time." Sharon, your base card is a 3.
Okay, good. I'm going to play it. Next one, higher.
Higher than a 3? Yes, with a 10.
Good. Okay. Next one, lower.
Risking that card in this one lower? No, a queen. It's not lower, and Craig gets to play off a 10.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 10. Yes,
Okay.
a 7.
I'm going to freeze.
Freezing it right there. We'll fill in the spaces for Sharon, and the question goes to you, Sharon. We asked 100 psychiatrists across the country. Psychiatrists. Would you describe yourself as a well-adjusted person? How many psychiatrists admitted they are not well-adjusted?
Oh, that would be endangering their practice. I'd say about 65 would say, wait a minute, 75 that they are well-adjusted.
So you're really saying 25 are not well-adjusted, right?
Right.
25 are not well-adjusted. Craig, higher or lower?
I would say that there's lower. There is
than
lower.
that. The actual number of psychiatrists who admitted they are not well-adjusted is 6. Very much lower. Craig, do you want that 7, Craig?
I'll change that 7.
Changing the 7 to a queen.
A queen, good card. Lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes, with a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. Yeah, a 9. Freezing it, needing 1 card for the championship. And the question to you, Craig. We asked 100 first grade kids, do you like spinach? How many first graders said they really did like spinach?
I hate it. I've always hated it. I would say not many at all. I can't think of anybody who'd enjoy spinach, you know. Who's you? 20.
20 liked spinach, Sharon.
I think more like spinach. I'll say a little higher.
Say higher.
Yeah.
Well, the actual number of first graders who really like spinach is 68. It's higher, Sharon. Wow. Sharon, you've got a 3. Do you want that?
I'm going to keep the 3 and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 2. And again, the cards don't fall right for Sharon. Craig, call off the 9 with this card.
I'm going to go lower.
If it's lower, he has the championship for the win. Yes, with an 8. Craig wins it again. Good match, Sharon. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your time off.
Thank you.
Sharon Marino. Thank you, Sharon. Come on down here, Craig. Doggone it, you're due to tear it up this time.
I hope so, yeah.
We'll find out if he can win thousands with the money cards right after this, so don't go away. We're back with our champion, Craig Holman, who has had a bit of tough luck on the money cards before.
Quite a lot of bad luck.
The 3rd time, you said?
Lucky.
3rd time lucky. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up here, Craig. We're with you. $200 you won in the game, yours to keep. New deck of cards and new money to play with. This time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line with $200 in these 3 cards. Move up to the 2nd level, we give you another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $50 until you get to the top card, the big bet where you must bet at least half the money. Craig,
Okay.
we're with you. $200. As in the game, a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level. Remember, when you move up to the next level, again, you can change your base card, and you can change your base card before you make that big bet. You start with
A good
2.
card.
Great
Good
start.
card. The lot, higher.
If I can translate the lot into English, I
Everything.
gather that means $200. $200 higher than a 2. It is with a 3. It's still a good card.
Everything higher.
$400 higher than a 3. Yes, with a 10. And Craig, is the first time you've gotten this far on this level.
That's the truth, yeah. How much have I got?
$800 and a 10.
800. I'll go 200 lower.
$200, a big bet on a 10. 200 lower than a 10. No, it's a king. But a very good card with
Good card,
$600. We move the king up. We give you the other $200 of betting money. You're back to $800. You want to play that king, I'm sure.
800. Lower.
Everything.
Everything.
$800 lower than a king. Yes,
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
7. Good. 1,600 and looking at a tough card.
I'll go 100. Higher.
100 higher. $100 higher than a 7. It is with an 8. 1,700 and another tough card.
I'll go another 100. Higher.
Let's get it much higher. $100 higher than an 8. That's 6. Ooh. We lose 100 and we move the 6 up. Now, Craig, do you want to play that 6 or change it on the big bet?
Change it. I'll change the card.
I hope you make a good change. For the big bet, he will play a jack. Little better card. Now, Craig, you must bet at least 800. You can bet more. You have $1,600 and a jack. What's your big bet?
I'll go half of it. That it's lower.
That's a big bet. $800 lower than a jack. And $2,400.
Fabulous.
Yes. Now you made a little money.
It's going now.
That's better.
That's better.
Come on down there, Craig. Good job.
It looks a bit better.
$2,400 on top of your other winnings. You're up to an even $4,000.
That's good.
That's not bad. We'll meet a new challenger right after this.